to another video. I'm taking you guys along for a few days in my life, and we're starting off with a pretty busy day. I actually wanted to start this vlog earlier in the week because it's already Thursday, but I've been busy. It's been a short week because we had a holiday on Monday, so I feel like whenever the weeks are shorter, everything just gets like truncated into like the rest of the days of the week, but it's fine. This is my typical cold brew. I make this usually the night before. I look forward to it every morning. I was going through a little bit of a phase, which I know some of you may have noticed with energy drinks. I was on my Celsius grind and I really had to limit myself with having those because it became a little bit excessive. And I'm glad that I tried it in the States because it's not that great there. Like, I feel that there's so much more caffeine that it's actually overwhelming. So I'm glad that I got a taste of that and now I'm back onto my usual coffee. But I've had quite a bit with work this week, so that's been pretty crazy, low-key. And then also just trying to make time for YouTube, hobbies, exercise, all the things, which is like the story of my life or story of a lot of our lives. So that's kind of the vibe, just taking you guys along. I have not shown you guys yet this room, and we're not going to look at it in detail today because it's still not fully ready. That's going to come in a separate video, but I do have this desk that I made by myself, mind you, which I'm very proud of, and it's a standing desk. I've never actually shown it or talked about it yet, so this is basically like my work setup. I'm just using my laptop with this case that kind of lifts it up so it's better positioned for you, but I didn't want to bring my monitor in here just yet because I don't know exactly what my setup is going to look like. I've kind of just liked having my laptop lately, so that's what I'm working with in here. But I just wanted to welcome you guys to the vlog. I have a couple calls for work this morning, and then I have a presentation that I need to get prepared for tomorrow. On the personal side of things, I've been kind of behind on house stuff, adulting, really need to get some groceries, which I think I'm going to order to have them ready because I want to make some stuff for dinner tonight, so I'll probably do that later. But hopefully this will just give you a glimpse of a few realistic days in my life. It's lunchtime. The morning has absolutely flown by just like I thought that it would, but I got a lot of stuff done for that presentation that I was working on, which is awesome. I also didn't mention, in case you guys are new here, I work in digital marketing, advertising, technology, so in case you're wondering, that is my role. With that said, I want to have a little bit of a break. I also ended up ordering groceries. Like I said, this is a short week, so I feel like a little bit all over the place and we just needed a few things. I also have a really cute recipe that I want to try for dinner. So I have my groceries over there. I thought we'd put them away together. Lately, I've been trying to stick to the necessities to better balance my budget and consumption overall, which means only getting the things that I need and also trying to make the food last. I was getting a little bit tired of constantly buying things that I didn't fully use and then it just ends up going bad in the fridge, which is absolutely the worst. When it comes to reducing overconsumption and saving a few bucks, I found some new ways to get more out of my groceries that I wanted to share with you guys. First off, I have been loving berries, except I can't finish the box fast enough. But did you know that washing them in a vinegar solution first can keep them fresh and mold free for much longer? I just use 1 part vinegar and 3 parts water for a super simple rinse. When it comes to leafy greens, I hate throwing out half full boxes of spinach because it goes bad too quickly. The best trick I found is to wrap the spinach in paper towel before placing it into a plastic bag or container to help absorb excess moisture and keep it fresh longer. If you want to try these little hacks, I've partnered with Instacart to get you $10 off your next order of groceries with my code on the screen. Plus, the Instacart deals feature in the app includes so many more ways to save. Let me know if you guys have any tips on saving more with your groceries. I would love to hear your tricks too. Thank you so much to Instacart for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I have used them for a long time and it has come in clutch a lot, so to work with them is an absolute pleasure. But I am gonna put the rest of my groceries away. Like I said, I'm really excited for dinner tonight because I got got some stuff that will be used for sure. But I was also wondering, what do you guys think about this underconsumption core? Because I'm not fully there, but I will say that it is nice that we're like romanticizing things that we can do to just be more mindful of what we're consuming and also how much waste we're creating, because there were definitely times that we've thrown things out that we're like, why did we even get this? It's not even just a waste of money, which it is, but it also just doesn't feel great to know that I'm wasting stuff, you know? Here is lunch. I did this dill pickle salad that I had left over, and then some ground turkey, which was from a couple nights ago. Bean is very nosy. Nice, quick and easy lunch. It is time to make some dinner. I found this recipe last time I was ordering groceries because if you didn't know, this is not sponsored, but there's a little recipe section on the Instacart app. I don't know, I just always run out of inspiration for things to make. Plus things that are easy enough because I am admittedly not an amazing cook. So we're gonna do kind of like an orzo pasta salad with some chicken. I got some feta, got some parsley, all the things. I think it'll be a good one. We already have some orzo. I'm also not 100% done what I was working on, so tonight's gonna be a night. I have a lot of other things as well that I didn't get to, but it's kind of nice to take a break, you know, and I've been really enjoying my audiobook right now, so I think I'm just gonna like turn on my audiobook, enjoy making this little pasta salad. That orzo salad was so good. I didn't actually follow the specific recipe. I just kind of wanted to do my own thing. So I will probably have put on screen exactly what I used, but just know that it wasn't like a specific recipe that I followed. It definitely was inspired by what I saw on the app, but I just ended up like throwing in whatever I needed to. So I finally just finished the deck that I need to present tomorrow morning, which is awesome. I had some like last minute things that I just finished up. I was sitting on the balcony, which was really nice. But I wanted to quickly show you guys, I have this board. I have been using it because I really wanted a whiteboard and it's not properly on the wall yet. I'm gonna have to put it up this weekend probably, but having a whiteboard is life-changing. And I feel like, you know, you hear people say how nice it is to physically write things out, and I totally forgot about that for a while because when we moved I just stopped keeping myself organized, which is pretty terrible. I got all the work stuff done, so I'm just like erasing that part. And then I have not sent, oh my god, I need to send. Let me just erase the sensitive information. But I've been kind of organizing it like content, work, other things planned. So I've been really liking it. I got myself a pack of different little dry erase markers and it's so fun. I'm like really hyping this up, but not that I don't use my Notion anymore. I just feel like I'm on my computer all the time. I'm one of those people that has a million tabs open and a million windows open, so having Notion on my computer is nice, but I get so distracted with everything. Story of the life of someone with ADHD that's not diagnosed. So I'm gonna take some time to write out the list for tomorrow and get my planning for tomorrow started. Probably gonna be an editing night if I'm being honest, because I'm pretty behind on that, but I'm feeling way better now that I know I'm ready for work tomorrow, which was like the biggest thing for me today. All right, let's get some planning started. Good morning. It is now Friday. We made it to the end of the week. I'm on my second cup of coffee because I've had a pretty early morning. The presentation that I was working on yesterday, I did that this morning. I think it went well. I just need to do a couple more things like after that meeting. I don't know if you guys do public speaking of any sort, virtually or in person in your roles, but I remember I used to be so nervous when I had to present, and times have changed. I'm pretty proud of myself for like gradually being more comfortable with speaking in front of a crowd or in front of people, whether that's on a video call or in person. But it is something that comes with time because I feel like there's just no other way to get over it except for exposure. I just went on a tangent. But anyways, I'm feeling really good to wrap up the week. I didn't end up doing any editing last night, so I'm very behind on that. I think I'm gonna take you guys along into tomorrow as well, even though it'll be Saturday, but we're just doing a few days. There's no rules. We're gonna follow this vlog into a little bit of the weekend. I'm debating on whether or not to upload this weekend, but I think I will. I don't like being off my schedule, to be honest. Usually I try to upload on Sundays, and I've been giving flexibility to that because sometimes life be lifing and I don't want to give myself a hard time if the day isn't exactly on Sunday. But I'd rather know that I'm gonna upload at all, and right now I have nothing ready, which is kind of scary. So we'll figure that out in the next day or so. Hopefully it is on Sunday. I personally enjoy a Sunday upload, just like the rest of you guys, I feel like. Later today, because it's Friday, I don't know exactly what we're gonna get up to yet. I've been kind of sleeping late and it's really taken a toll on me over the last few days, so it might just be a chill Friday night. Probably gonna try to do a workout, but nothing too crazy. Just like catching up on stuff that I haven't done this week. Good morning. I just finished up with my run and today was a little bit of a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking forward to doing this run all week because this is supposed to be a broken 5K, which meant basically I did 2.5 kilometers at a time, so it gave me 2 intervals, but in total it would be 5K. I had to stop a little bit. I think I just haven't been sleeping properly and also not enough, so that really does not help, but Bean is just here in case you hear sniffing. But I did the damn thing, and at least I got myself out of bed and I went for it, and I was just having a little bit of an emo moment because I had to stop and I was just like so confident, or I felt confident that I would be able to do the broken 5K continuously because I've ran longer than 2.5 kilometers before, but when you're not rested and when you're tired, things are a little bit harder. So I am definitely looking forward to having some breakfast and taking a shower. I think we might try to check out this like street festival tonight, but otherwise I got a lot of editing done last night. That's also what attributed to me sleeping later than I was supposed to. So I got a lot of editing done. I also, yesterday, I didn't show you guys, but we went to the snowboard store because there's basically an end of season or off season, end of season sale that they do. And I ended up getting a new snowboard because that's another reason that we're really excited to be in Calgary, is to obviously hit the slopes because we do snowboard. I didn't take you guys along because we just kind of went spur of the moment, but that was last night, and then tonight I think we're gonna take it easy. We might try to go for a hike tomorrow, so probably want to get an early night's rest, but at least I did the run. I was really looking forward to it this week, so the fact that it was kind of a challenge was disappointing, but that's the reality of it. And I think one of the big things for me is just remembering that as I try to do new things like reading or running, I don't want to make it into a chore or like, you know, feel like I have to hit certain targets to be able to enjoy something. Because even with reading, like I have so many books and I love reading and I love finishing books. books, but if I don't have time for it, then that's just the reality of it. And if I'm going for a run and it's not the perfect pace, that's gonna have to be okay, because they are hobbies, and hobbies are whatever you make them. It is literally you versus you. That is my TED Talk for the morning. Let me go make some food and take a shower.